Every man, secretly or overtly, wants to be that dude. The guy that walks into a room, people respect him, they value him, guys look up to him, want to be like him, and women wish they had him. Be able to brag to their girlfriends and say, girl, I got one. But in this video, my brother, there are 3 things that you need to know and understand to become an unstoppable force of productivity, AKA that dude. You ready? Let's go. Let me start out by saying this. If you're looking for somebody who has made all the right choices, done all the right things, you might as well keep looking. My background is not squeaky clean. I've been divorced. I've made a lot of bad choices. I've made more failures than I care to admit or could admit on this video. So why am I doing the video? Number 1 reason, I stopped believing the lie. The lie is that I was what I did. Can I be clear about something? Look at me in my eyeballs. Sir, you are not what you do. I get it. You've disappointed a lot of people. You're frustrated even yourself. Let a lot of folks down. Reneged on some things that you said you would never do again, but you did it anyway. And they called you a liar. They called you a cheater. They put a lot of titles on you and you believed it. But that's not who you are. That's what you did, but that's not who you are. I'm gonna tell you who you are. Wrapped up in your DNA, sir, is a king. A man of authority, a man of power, a man with vast potential. 2 things, you're a creator and a cultivator. You have the power to create environments, families, opportunities. You have the power to create it, and you have the ability to cultivate that you've created. Wait a minute, if that's true, Bo, why I keep messing up? Because your mind has created a narrative that's not in line with your reality. They called you trifling and you believed it. Let me say it like this. You're nourishing the seeds of a lie and trying to understand why the truth of what I'm saying is not springing up in your life. Can I tell you something? It's kind of direct, and I don't mean to offend, but it needs to be said. Wake up. Stop believing the lie. When you come to the realization of who you really are, up here, everything, I mean everything, in your life and everything that's connected to you is gonna change. That's the number 1 thing. Now, 2 and 3, I'm gonna do videos on those at a separate time, but let me just give them to you real briefly. Number 1, again, when a man is informed of who he really is. And then number 2, is given tools to heal from wounds of his past. Every errant behavior that a guy is dealing with stems from a wound that happened in his past, every single one. A lot of times we focus on the what, but it's the why that really has the meat. So he has to heal from the wounds of his past. And then number 3, a community of brothers who will support him, bash-free, judgment-free. I mean, guys that will be there at your wedding, and also guys that will be there to help you move your stuff out of the house during your divorce. Guys that will walk with you, not just in the good times, but in the bad times as well. You gotta have a circle of friends that are going where you're growing. Let me ask you something. What does your circle look like? Does your circle look like your past? Or does your circle look like where you're going? Your circle is your team. You wanna be that dude? Everything in your circle or your team has gotta look like where you're going. So bro, if you want to be that dude, and I know you do, maybe you have started and stopped and started and stopped, and as you approach another year, you don't want to be in the same place next year. ManUP community can help. We offer a 6-week comprehensive boot camp that we call ManUP Certified. Basically, we show you how to get out of your own way and stop stopping the greatness. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not easy. It ain't calculus hard, but it's not a walk in the park. Because you're gonna have to come face to face with yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. So if you're ready to take that next step, quit procrastinating. If you procrastinate, you're gonna be right here in the same place next year talking about you gotta make a change. The only way to change is to start. Go to manupcertified.org and register today, right now. manupcertified.org. Before you head over there, brother, I want you to do this exercise with me. Don't forget you are a creator and a cultivator. So I want you in the comment section to allow your words to create the reality that you want to walk in. You ready? It's simple. Give me 3 titles that you want to see that's going to be associated with you next year. I know what people have said. I know what they've called you. But what are you going to call yourself next year? 3 titles in the comment section. Can you do that? Appreciate it, man. Man up.